Hi everyone, let's talk the lovable, the very naughty master of camouflage, the little chameleon Larry. Here we have the Trojan Larry skin, which is one of our favorites. The nice thing about this skin is that you just unlock it by leveling up. It's free, and who doesn't like free stuff, right? Besides this, there are a few skin options. Here are the other skins that are available for Larry. We recently unlocked the Tourist Larry skin, which we also really like. Then there's Rebel Larry, which is okay. And then the best Larry skin, in our opinion, is the Shinobi Larry, which we can't wait to get our hands on. It was in the store recently, but it was like 16,000 gems or something. And I don't know about you, but we're not spending no 16,000 gems on no skin. Sorry Zooba, but the skin's gotta be cheaper. Next, we got Carnival Larry, which is also just alright, and finally we got the Vermilion Larry, which is pretty cool. Now, let's go over the character basics. They call Larry the Stealthy Menace. His passive ability is that he pulls loot with his tongue, which is both awesome and really annoying to get used to, as you'll see in the gameplay. His active is that he can turn invisible for about 5 seconds, giving you just enough time to run away or to launch a stealthy attack, and if you upgrade him to unlock his primal instinct, you get to keep your speed increase that you get during your invisibility a little bit longer after your invisibility ends, which is certainly useful. Larry's weapons, we've got a really good set. Spear, or spear thrust as Zooba calls it, is great. Larry's spear dash covers a pretty good distance. It's very handy in tight and difficult situations when you want to escape. Then we got the rapid fire, or the machine gun bow, which is good but not better than Steve's, Max's, or Duke's. Steve, Max, and Duke still have some of the best rapid fire weapons in the game. Lastly, we got the shotgun burst, which is the least exciting of Larry's weapons, but it's alright, it's still useful. Now that we've got all the basics, let's talk about how they play out in battles. We'll share the cons first, what's not so good about playing Zooba with Larry, and then we'll share our pros, or what's good about Larry and the things we love. Here are the cons. Numero uno, number one, and our biggest gripe with Larry is his health. It's too low. It's a big flaw because everything Larry has in his arsenal is short-range weaponry, so you do have to get close to opponents to fight them. But if you're not in and out of a battle, and if you don't plan your escape route, you're gonna be in big trouble with some of the high damage characters in the game. So if you play with Larry, just don't get too close to others. Use the dash at the end of your attack to get out and away, unless you know you're gonna get the kill. Numero dos, flaw number two. Well, this isn't really a flaw, but more of a minor annoyance that kind of really messes you up. And that is when Larry pulls loot or weapons with his tongue. It's so annoying for two reasons. One, it doesn't always work perfectly. Like, there's a weapon right there and Larry sometimes just won't pull it. So it's mostly a hit or miss in our experience. But this leads to reason number two why it's an annoying quirk, because since you never know if it's gonna work or not, you really don't know whether to keep walking or to stop so Larry can pull the loot. It's so confusing, and after playing so many games with Larry, we still can't get used to it. Larry pulls loot and we just keep walking, and then we have to do a U-turn, come back, and pick up the full loot. So yeah, it's annoying, and it brings us to the last gripe with Larry. Con numero tres. Number three is the learning curve with Larry. It takes a lot of practice to get used to the speed and the loot pull mechanic of Larry's gameplay, so prepare yourself for that, but that's it for cons. Let's talk pros. Here's all that we love about our little chameleon Larry. Well, the first thing that comes to mind is just the sheer fun of playing with Larry. Who doesn't love a fast-moving, quick-paced character in Zooba? Nobody. Everyone wants a fast character, and Larry is quick. Not many in the zoo can keep up with Larry. His speed is great and contributes to the fun factor a lot. You pair him with jungle boots and it's almost too difficult to control Larry. Second pro is his active or special ability of invisibility. This also brings a lot of fun to the gameplay. You can hide, you can appear, and you can surprise opponents. Now, it's not perfect because some characters like Henry and Steve can see Larry even while he's invisible, but it's still fun most of the time to sneak up on people, attack them, and sneak back out. It's super awesome. The third pro, the thing we love about Larry, is the weapon set. This combination of weapons, which is the rapid fire bow, the burst shotgun, and the spear dash is just perfect. These weapons work really well together in close range combat or fighting, and Larry can be a serious threat to any opponent in the game because of these. So our final verdict on Larry: for us, he's a 9 out of 10. He's almost perfect. The annoying mechanics with the loot pulling is frustrating, and the health is low, so we took a point away. But in terms of pure joy and entertainment, Larry is near the top of our list. He's fun and super cool, got great skins and customization options. If you're a new player and you get a chance to unlock Larry, without hesitation, you should unlock Larry. You won't be disappointed. See you in the next review. Peace.